as these two teams face off.
Yeah, it's, you know, 1.62% is the likelihood of Frederick Brion based on their upcoming schedule, because they have a really tough one coming through. I think the writer called them the Deadly Four they have to face. They're facing a lot of our top teams in their remaining schedule, and their score is not great at the moment. Still possible, though. This is where you have to make your start of your miracle run.
And, you know, at least they found something to compare the two of them with there. So that was pretty cool as well. You'll notice here in our playoffs race, again, this is probability, guys. It's not, you know, exactly possibility.
Yeah. Do a lot, actually, early on. Faker on LeBlanc. Always love to see it.
Definitely a classic. That would just be insane.
I mean, it's also possible the LeBlanc is support. If he ends up playing the Twisted Fate, that could go mid, and the LeBlanc could just be a very frustrating, extremely oppressive support on the bottom side of the map. Like, can you imagine? Goes all too much, but it's not really happy either way, as you can see here for Yaharong.
Look at this win rate. What is going on?
Yeah.
We have some crazy win rates in the LCK. Like, one of them is Def's Jinx.
First few objectives.
Yep, and here we go. The root comes down, and uh-oh, Kerry is in a really rough spot. I like this angle, actually, but the flash over the wall from Umpty means he is absolutely dead, and here we go.
Here we go. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. You suddenly get the ball rolling, which is massive. That's a tool he's not going to have for follow-up engages, especially on these early objectives where you can flash body slam. It's all about the Gravitas. You get the Gravitum to proc, you get the stun, and then there's a follow-up. Umpty's here. He has the exact right weapon for the job. That's scary to be anywhere.
Look at this positioning for Keria Gumayusi. This is a double knock-up, and this is going to be such an easy kill onto Keria. He is so dead.
And he doesn't even have to use his sleep.
Yeah.
For it, because his flash is coming up soon. You got to be scared of that.
Chain's going to land here. That's a second chain. There's a lot of CC coming in onto this Renekton. He has to flash away as Faker says, nope, I got this. That's a secure win, but Bro have total control over this Rift Herald. They're going to last hit it. Umpty does pick up the eye, and now they're just trying to get away.
Crash. So we're going to take a look at this bottom exchange once again. Delight, there's no wards in this brush. He's got Hex Flash maximum range. Gets the double knock up here, and Umpty's here. If Umpty hits the double, he actually gets a double sleep, and that might actually be 2 kills. But instead, he doesn't even need to use it.
That's the scariest thing. And I think Yaharong had just teleported in here.
Yeah,
Keria was just waiting for it. And, well, you're just not getting away from this much stuff, basically.
Drop the Rift Herald here on the top side of the map right away, but it's Henna who's here is going to pick up the gold.
It's very telegraphed. Like, they knew this was coming maybe a minute ago.
Listen to my cautions. They are grouped up right now. Gummy's is going to have to deal with this wave, though. I don't really like this for T1.
Delight is just getting in there. Keria's like, well, now I have to engage. And where did the Lilia go?
Oh, no.
He just immediately dies. And that was the one guy you really had all of your gold on, right?
Yeah.
He was the one setup man, and now he's just dead. So he's going very aggressively.
That's how you secure a Drake. That's how you avoid taking a 5v5.
Oh, man. This is just a lane where you're never going to be happy. I mean, Yaharong doesn't get to play the game in this. It's very mean, actually. And he's just dead.
Yep.
It's like he didn't know from the last 10 minutes.
It might be one of those things we're not allowed to show. Let's see.
Got him.
바텀 뚫었다. 천천히.
That's it.
And Frederick Brion, unfortunately, because this lane got so out of control, they don't really have a lot of options, right? We talked about the power of LeBlanc. You know, this flank angle definitely very annoying. And Faker, he has some work to do. He has to get more poke down. We see the boomerangs as well as Hoyo just says, okay, I'm going in, guys. Yeah.
Forever alone stays true. Oh, no.
I guess that's the fate he wanted at the end of the day. And unfortunately, what that means is that everybody has to run away and just get kited down. And
I mean, I think the winning play actually was from Keria. Like, Faker's going to get POG, but Keria getting that winning cast is actually all they needed.
Yeah.
Big sleep.
Here we go again. The Fate's Call is massive. The sleep, we'll see if it can do anything. The damage is trying to be used here as we do get the kill onto Keria. And Faker and Owner a little bit zoned away. Gumayusi's like, wait, where's my team?
He still kills Yaharong.
And you know what? I mean, he's kiting pretty nicely here, but the flash comes in, and now he should be dead. As he does come in, and Owner says, well, maybe me and Faker can get something done. Faker gonna come in and get the kill. And he does not go back to where he's... Thank you, Riot, for that one. That's very useful.
Favorite Froggy. This is a really nice engage for Umpty, right? He sets up for the triple sleep. And this is a really nice punch, but we talked about this, and I was really leading into how difficult it is to actually catch these targets for T1. like the fact that Fate's call exists means that their main target is already out of the picture. They do end up getting the pick onto Keria, you know, regardless, but it's so easy to disengage as T1, and the mobility that you're going to watch here is just insane. Owner comes in, ends up doing all of his damage that he can, which is enough to actually get Henna down, who's greedily trying to push the wave. So it ends up being a trade.
Trying to push him down, trying to stop the rotation, and Kana is casually just taking an inhibitor by himself. It becomes a little bit harder to siege the turrets.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to do much more there, but if he wants to. But look at the positioning once again for T1. They're not going to flip the game on this. They're like, okay, well, you're a little bit better set up to take this Drake, so we'll let you do so and push the inhibitor. Like, this is great play from T1. This is such fantastic play. They slow down the Drake take, and they're just playing the macro game. Kana.
Ooh, look at that max range cask, although it is onto an Alistair, so maybe not the best, but we do have Fate's call. Unfortunately, now Gumayusi's not in a great spot. He's trying to kite it out, but he will go down. And that's a trade they will take, but at the same time, I mean, this is like the thorn in their side that they just cannot find.
This is the last game of Kana's promos. And
this is the splinter under the skin.
Kana's like, I will win this game if my team be down.
I don't care if you guys are fighting, I'm just going to split push and end it.
And it's even with the pick, it doesn't matter. They're just so far ahead.
Uh-oh. Well, Henna's dead. That was scary. Wouldn't have wanted to have been Aphelios in that one. As, yeah, I think they're just going to take it here. Just some passive play. They let the dragon go down. They slowly kite it out, take the entire base, and Faker says, let me just get one more kill onto the Crocodile. Not going to be able to do so. 27.5 minutes, T1 take a pretty straightforward win. There were a couple of nice moments on the engages from Fred at Brion, but it was a little bit too little.
Delight,
too late.
Yeah, Delight doing very well in the early game, punishing some overextensions, but at the end of the day, it's not enough. And I will give my POG over to Faker because he dominated his lane so hard and then was side laning while also threatening anyone who got near him the entire game.
I feel like the person that comes over and collects the POG paper, she was like, oh, like, why do I even need to come up here? Like, we already know who they're going to vote for. Like, this is one of the most obvious ones that we have here. I mean, 30,000 damage on LeBlanc in 27 minutes.
살짝 뺄게. 나 궁 좀. 빼봐. 뺄 수 있나?
알리.
팔만 줬거든. 바로 나와서.
알리 잡았고.
난 죽었다.
오케이.
버려. 야, 너무 깊은데? 궁으로.
알리 찾아.
나 혼자. 밀리아 궁은?
있어.
궁 있어?
여기야 미드야. 밀리아 미드야.
앞필 여기 있어. 앞필 여기 혼자.
나도 가볼게.
다음 오는 중.
우리 칼리 없고.
괜찮아. 잡았고.
죽었다.
야 유지할게.
쿨은? 앞에 노플 아직 노플. 실쿨.
앞에 가볼래?
앞에 실쿨. 나이스.
오이 나 궁 3초. 일단 밀어봐.
일단 밀어봐.
거의 끝난 거 같아.
나 하나 남아야겠는데 이거.
난 밀자. 빨리 나오고.
가비. 뒤에.
예.
아니 뭐 이렇게 끝나냐?
그러게. 통화냐?